Hello guys, Roll1 here, coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh video, and in today's Yu-Gi-Oh video, we're going to be looking at the new Magikey support, because Konami have just randomly released new Magikey support coming out in Beyond Destiny, and also more Suships support, so more sushi boats. Yeah, more stuff to look up, more cool stuff to review. Let's see how good these cards are. Now, obviously, we've already seen a lot of the Magikey stuff, so this stuff probably is going to be, you know, like, really good, because the Magikey stuff looks to be really cool and really interesting when you mix it with, like, Drytron, or you mix it with, like, Manju and the incantations and stuff. So, it's cool to see what we can actually get here, and I'm kind of interesting, especially seeing as, well, that is a genie that is inside the gun that allows you to fusion summon or ritual summon. So I'm curious to see what this genie does. So let's actually go into it now, starting off with the first card that is actually the genie. So we go with Greater Magikey, Mafhil. I think I probably butchered that name, but it's fine. And sorry if you do hear any background noise, my neighbors are still having work done on their roof, so there might be a little soaring or something that appears, but nonetheless, let's get into it. So it is a level 4 Light Fiend Tuner effect monster, so getting Synchros finally, because I remember in the last set they didn't have a Synchro monster and I was really confused on why they had tuner monsters, but no, Synchro monster. So maybe we'll be seeing a Synchro monster in this support, and it is a 1600 attack and 1600 defense point monster. And you can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn, and cannot be used as material for a Synchro or XYZ summon unless it's for a Magikey monster. Okay, so it's restricting itself purely to Magikey, but if you're using it for a fusion or a, I don't know, ritual summon, you can use it for literally anything else, just not a Synchro or XYZ summon, or even a Link summon you can use it for as well. Okay, but its first effect is, if you control a Magikey monster, you can reveal this card in your hand. During your main phase this turn, you can normal summon one Magikey monster in addition to your normal slash set. You can apply this effect of Great Magikey once per turn. So, you reveal it, and then you just get an additional normal summon. So, that's just like normal summon 2 Magikeys in the same turn. Not bad. Interesting. What's its second effect, though? And it is a once per turn, yeah. And its second effect is, when this card is normal summoned, you can target one level 4 or lower normal monster or Magikey monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense mission. Okay, so it's also a wolf bark for your Magikey normal monster. So that's actually pretty cool. Like, having the ability to just gain additional normal summons is always really nice, and it doesn't actually say that you can't normal summon anything except this card. So you could literally just go, you control Magikey normal monster, you reveal this, you can then, during this main phase, normal summon one Magikey in addition to your normal summon set. So normal summon the normal monster, reveal this, then links it off your normal monster, normal summon this, then special summon back your normal monster, because you can use both those effects in the same turn. So actually not that bad in my personal opinion. Interesting effect, interesting way it could be used, and I'm kind of curious to see what other Magikey support there is, because I actually do see up the top right here that they have finally given a Synchro monster. So hopefully the Synchro monster will be good, because I was anticipating the Synchro monster, seeing as we haven't actually seen one yet. So let's see what it does. So that thing actually looks insane. What the hell? That's like Ifrit from Final Fantasy if it had a human form. I like that. So Magikey mutated ogre, transfermine. Interesting. Level 8 Thunder Synchro effect monster. It's a Thunder monster? Well, I guess actually it does have the giant Thunderbolt in his hand, so yeah, okay. It's a 2000 attack and 2000 defense. It takes one Magikey tuner plus one or more non-tuner normal monsters. So you can only make this with normal monsters, which is a bit restrictive to be honest, but it is a level 8, and as I said before, you can literally just go normal monster, reveal the genie here, and then go ahead and link it off, normal summon this, and then special summon back the normal monster. So just free resources right there. But what does this actually do? So, first effect, this card can make this card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Okay, double attack on monsters. Not bad, not bad. Second effect, during your main phase, if you control this Synchro summoned, if you control this card Synchro summoned using monsters with 2 or more different attributes as materials, you can set one Magikey spell or trap card directly from your deck to your spell and trap card zone. So, just like every other Magikey monster, if you summon them with 2 different types, they gain that additional effect. Not bad at all. And its final effect is, if your opponent normal or special summons a monster with the same attribute as a monster in your graveyard, you can destroy that monster. So, pretty much, not, like, I don't know, like, if you normal summon, if your opponent normal or special summons a monster with the same attribute as a monster in your graveyard, so if you have like a dark monster in your graveyard and your opponent normal summons a dark monster, you can just be like pop, and it doesn't say once per turn on this card. No, it does say you can only use the second and third effects once per turn. So not bad at all. Like, this is actually a pretty decent card. You have to obviously be playing the specific attributes to get the last effect off, and the second effect is also reliant on you actually having, you know, 2 different attributes. But I'm pretty sure the monster isn't like the normal monster for the Magikey, and if it is, well, sue me. I can't remember every card in this card game. I've been playing for years, but like, just doing that is pretty cool. Like, not gonna lie, that's actually a really decent card for a Synchro monster in this archetype. It's a good debut for Synchros, so I'm happy with that. And here's an XYZ monster. Okay, so now they have literally every summoning requirement except Pendulum and Link. I don't think they have a Link monster. So what does this do? So Magikey possessed Spirit. Alright, what's this doing? What's this doing? Actually, is that the... No, they're slightly different. Okay. So this is a rank 4 Water Sea Serpent effect monster. 2000 attack, 2000 defense, 2 level 4 monsters to make. So it's generic. Okay, generic monster. First effect, if this card is XYZ, you can detach 1 XYZ monster from it. Add 1 level 4 or higher normal monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, so just literally recycle from hand or graveyard and add that normal monster to hand. So it's just a free normal monster searcher. I think that's alright. I don't think it's a bad effect whatsoever. Like, it's pretty decent. Giving you a way to search your normal monsters is also really nice, just so you can go into more Magikey effects. So, not bad. Second effect though, if this card has a normal monster as material, it gains this effect. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster with the same attributes as a normal monster and / or Magikey monster in your graveyard, you need 1 XYZ from this card, make your opponent send their battling monster to the graveyard. So, like, this just says, if I have a Magikey or anything with the same attribute in grave, I just get to go ahead and say, detach, send to grave, goodbye. So, I have a dark normal monster, or I have a dark Magikey in the graveyard, and I just say, that's a pretty good Dragoon you got on the board, right? And you've already used its negate effect, yeah? Well, have fun, because of, I'm going to detach this material, and you're going to send that to the graveyard, because this doesn't destroy. So, yeah, that's actually a pretty good. I like that effect, and that's all this card does. That's actually pretty decent. Searches normal monsters, which is pretty nice. Has the ability to just go ahead and say, oh, I have a dark in my graveyard, or I have any attribute you control in the graveyard, and then I attack that monster and get rid of it. Pretty decent, not gonna lie. And what's this? Magikey Battle. So it's a quick play spell card, and we've got our little main protagonist here against I'm guessing that's the Synchro monster? No, that's more of a lion. Okay, so this is a quick play spell. So 1 normal monster, Magikey monster, or 1 Magikey Mafia in your graveyard. So that's the Magikey Mafia. Is that no Mafiel? What's Mafia? I don't know what the Mafia. I can't remember what this one is. I'm assuming actually this might be the fusion spell. In your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, then if you activate this card in response to the activation of an opponent's card or effect, non-token normal monsters and Magikey monsters you control are unaffected by that opponent's effects. So, wait, so you target 1 normal monster or 1 Magikey Mafia in your graveyard, you shove it in the deck, then if you activate this card in response to the activation of an opponent's card or effect, non-token normal monsters and Magikey monsters you control are unaffected. So your opponent activates Raigeki, then you activate this, and then your monsters are essentially unaffected by Raigeki. Simply put that. Interesting indeed. And he's got like, oh, is this him? So this is him becoming this then, in that little artwork there. So he fights this lion guy, he beats him, he ends up with part of his horn, and then he turns into this guy. He turns into a mutated. Okay. Interesting. Intriguing. Like, I always like the lore behind archetypes, and this is actually some interesting lore right here. So, normal trap card, Magikey locking lock. Okay, normal trap card, tribute 1 non-token normal monster or 1 Magikey monster, then target up to 2 normal monsters / or Magikey monsters in your graveyard whose total levels equal 8 or less, special summon them in defense position, then you can apply one of the effects. So, first one, immediately after this effect resolves, Synchros summon 1 Magikey Synchro monster. Immediately after this effect resolves, XYZ summon 1 Magikey monster. So, I'm pretty sure they have another card that's similar to this that allows you to ritual summon or fusion summon during your opponent's turn. So, this just makes sense to exist, and I'm liking how the artwork is going even more now, because, like, this is basically saying, oh, you killed the monster. Now, because you killed it, you're forced to fuse with it because you used the gun, which is basically a fusion or ritual spell sort of thing. But because of you can't fusion or ritual, you have to synchro with it. Because I'm pretty sure this was he's a tuner, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure with the Gatling gun or the ritual monsters tuner. It's been, again, I need to relook at the cards, revisit them. But that's actually pretty cool there, not gonna lie. And that's all the new support. Not bad support at all. Like, I think the best bit here is the Creator Genie, because it allows you to go into like a lot of different link options and just gain additional normal summons. But I also like stuff like the Magikey Mutated Ogre here because, well, attacking 2 monsters is pretty good. He can go ahead and search any Magikey spell / trap, and also he just says, oh, my opponent summons, I just kill it if I have something in the graveyard with the same thing with it. The normal monster, the XYZ monster, I feel is it's pretty decent. Its second effect is really reliant, again, like, that's the thing with this deck. It's kind of really reliant on what you have in graveyard for the majority of their effects, but I'm not gonna lie, like, just seeing stuff like this, where it's just like a free search for a normal monster, like, there's nothing wrong with that, and having that ability is always really good, so, and honestly, like, it's got some pretty good spells. I don't know how good this spell is, personally, because obviously this spell is just, oh, well, I protect from your activated effects for that turn of that specific card, so that's not bad. And this trap card, I don't know how good this will be either, because I don't know if you'd want to use it, because just tributing 1 Magikey monster is alright, but then you have to obviously target 2 normal monsters in your graveyard, so if you ain't got those Magikey or normal monsters in your grave, it's not really going to do anything. And also you're forced to synchro or fusion summon, or sorry, XYZ summon, so yeah. But not bad support. Like, honestly, I do like the Genie here, our lovely Maftel. I don't know how to pronounce the name, honestly, and the Mutated Ogre is pretty good. So let's go ahead and move over to our Suships right here and see what the new Suships are doing for the Sushi archetype. Really can't believe the potato chip archetype didn't get any more support, but this is getting more support. So let's see what this stuff does. So we're getting a level 5 one now. Okay, so Urchin Suship is a level 5 Fire Aqua effect monster, 900 attack and 500 defense. First effect, you can reveal 1 other Suship card in your hand, search summon this card from your hand, and apply the effects based on the revealed card. Rice Suship, you can special summon the revealed monster. Okay, so if you reveal the Rice Suship, you just get to special summon the Rice Suship with it. Otherwise, place the revealed card on the bottom of your deck. Okay, so if you reveal a Suship that isn't the Rice Suship, it's just, oh, well, we special summon this, and then the other card disappears. So I don't know, I think that's alright, because obviously you're not discarding it to go back into the deck, but I don't know how I feel about the returning to the bottom of the deck. Like, it's a decent card, though. So, what's its second effect, though? You can target 1 Suship monster you control, its level becomes 4 or 5, then you can add 1 Rice Suship from your deck to your hand. Okay, so you can literally just go like, oh, well, I'm a level 5, or I have a level 4, well, I'm going to go ahead and either augment itself to level 4 to be able to XYZ summon into a lower ranked Suship monster, or I'm going to turn this Suship monster that's already on the board into a level 5, so I can go into a rank 5 to go from there. And I also get to add the Rice Suship from deck, so I can go ahead and normal it or use it as XYZ material or anything along those lines. So just go ahead and go into greater plays. So, like, that's actually pretty decent. Like, you lose a card to summon it, or you get a free summon with it, but you also get to search a Rice Suship. So that's actually a pretty fair and pretty decent right there. But what's the next one? So Ice Suship, Icefish Suship, is a level 4 Fire Aqua effect monster. It's fire when it's ice. Okay. With 200 attack, 250 defense. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. Okay. If you control Rice Suship or an XYZ monster that has Rice Suship as material, you can special summon this card from your hand. Alright, pretty good. Free special summons are always really nice. Second effect, during your main phase, you can special summon one Suship monster from your hand, except Ice Fish Suship. Then you can place any number of Rice Suships from your deck on the bot or graveyard on top of the deck in any order. Okay. So it's a free summon and recycles all your Rice Suships. So it recycles all of the normal monster Suship monsters back into the deck, and also you can draw them, so you can go ahead and utilize them with other Suships in your hand when you draw them. So that's alright. That's alright. I actually think that's pretty decent. Not bad at all. And a new rank 5 Suship XYZ monster, which is the Super Dreadnought Suship Urchin class Wardish. Okay, Wardish. And it is a rank 5 Fire Aqua effect monster, 2900 attack, 500 defense, and takes 2 level 5 monsters to make. Obviously, seeing as we got a level 5 Suship right here. And what is its effect? So, first effect, if this card is XYZ summoned, you can apply the effects based on the monster's uses material. Rice Suship, you draw 1 card. An Urchin Suship, this card can attack directly. So, you summon with Rice Suship, you draw 1 card, that's pretty good. And if you use Urchin, then I'm going to attack you directly for 2/9. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Second effect, once per your main phase or opponent's battle phase, quick effect, so similar to Exciton Knight in this effect, you can target 1 face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of your Suship monsters special summoned from the extra deck, negate their effects. That's not that good. And there is a reason for that not being that good, because, well, it only targets during the battle phase, so if your opponent's going to be going into combos in their main phase, they're just going to be able to play around this effect. So it's like, I'd rather it be during both players' main phases instead of just being, you know, my main phase and my opponent's battle phase, like Exciton Knight is, where it can only pop during my main phase, or it can only pop during my opponent's battle phase. But I guess it's alright. Like, it's just probably at most times going to be a 1 card imperm, just so you can go ahead and deal with things, but during opponent's battle phase, it's not that good. It's not that good. But what's this other one right here? This new Fleet Carrier. Okay, so Carrier Suship Icefish class Auxiliary Dish. Okay, rank 4 Fire Aqua effect monster, 2200 attack, 2250 defense. 2 level 4 monsters. That's generic. Like, I think all the Suship monsters are actually generic rank monsters, XYZ monsters. So you can only use first effect once per turn. First effect, if this card is XYZ summoned, you can apply the effects based on the materials used for XYZ summoning. If you use a Rice Suship, you draw a card. Pretty good. And if you use an Ice Fish Suship, add 1 Suship spells this trap from your deck to your hand. Searches the spells. I'm pretty sure they have a field spell they can search, if I'm not mistaken. Not bad, not bad. Free searcher right there. Second effect, though, while there is a face-up card in the field spell zone, yep, there is a field spell, your Suship's monsters special summoned from the extra deck cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Also, they gain attack equal to their original defense. Like, that's not bad. Like, honestly, like, just have a field spell, the Suship field spell that you're going to search with this, then monsters special summoned from the extra deck cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, which is just great. No Magikeying, no Dragoons technically being able to pop them, nothing like that. And also, this becomes from a 22 to a 2450 beat stick, whereas this would also become a 34 beat stick. That, like, not bad whatsoever. Like, honestly, I don't think the Suship archetype is that great. It's a cool and interesting food-based archetype. Like, if you want to play it, I might test it myself on stream. Like, I need to be streaming more Yu-Gi-Oh again, so like they're giving me more and more things that I want to test on stream. But I don't know. Like, honestly, these cards aren't that bad, and they're all really interesting. But guys, that's all I really have to say. Like, the Suship archetype, it's got pretty good new support here. This is a free special summon / it can summon another monster if you reveal the right Rice Suship. It also goes ahead and, you know, changes level and searches Rice Suship, so that's pretty good. This in general is just a pretty good card because it allows you to just gain additional special summons, which is really nice. And also, you just got these cool new XYZ monsters that says, oh, I'm going to attack directly for like 2900, and or I'm going to go ahead and negate things during your battle phase, which I don't think is that good, or I'm just going to go ahead and get a free search and prevent everything from being destroyed. Like, there's nothing wrong with that affecting whatsoever. So, yeah, Rice Suship cards, pretty interesting, pretty good for the archetype. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't think the deck's that great, but if Konami want to make the Rice deck even better, the Sushi deck even better, like, let them make it better. I think, though, the real things here that are great, though, are these new Magikey supports. As I said, I think the Genie is absolutely great, along with the Mutated Ogre. So, really good cards there. But, guys, what is your personal thoughts and opinions on these cards? Do you think these new Magikey cards are really good? Do you think these Suship cards are going to make Suships even better and, you know, make them potentially competitive for anyone who wants to play them? I personally don't see it happening, but if you want to try it, do you? Like, honestly, it's just cool to see Konami making fun decks like this. But anyway, that's all I have to say, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and that is Robobat1 signing out. Later all. More sushi ships. I really can't believe Konami are making more of these.